today's video is 6 ways to create more opportunities in your life. The first thing is make small changes and celebrate your wins. I'm sure you may have heard this before. Celebrate small victories. For example, there was a time when I couldn't even do 1 push-up. Now I can do at least, I want to say 7, but maybe 6, okay? I'm aiming to add an extra push-up every month. And for me, that's success because, you know, some people can say, do you know what? I'm going to do 20 push-ups in a day and that's them, right? But some of us, we have to start in baby steps. Some people can go absolutely cold turkey and make changes. For some of us, it's a process. But the main thing is that you're sticking with the process. So celebrate small wins. Because if you look back, you'll be surprised how far you've come and how many things you've achieved along the way. A lot of times we're looking at the final destination, but we're not looking at the journey. So celebrate small wins. The second thing is seek opportunities to volunteer. I understand times are tough. You know, it's money that we need. But the thing is, when you volunteer, you're gaining skills, you're gaining experience. And this is not just volunteering in your career. Volunteer in, you know, I don't know, maybe there could be a mission trip or there's a community project going on. Like, just try and do things that are in your career path, but also volunteer in areas where it will stretch you and you get to learn something new and meet new people. It's not a waste of time. It's actually an investment. The third thing is strive to be accountable. When you take accountability as a person, you can see where you went wrong in a situation and you can make the changes that need to be changed. If you live your whole life and you always focus on what mama did, what daddy did, and what everybody else is always doing, at a certain point, you need to take responsibility and be accountable and say, do you know what? I messed up in this situation. I could have behaved differently. How can I make the change? The fourth thing is, 1, 2, 3, 4. Surround yourself with positive and inspirational voices online and offline. So we all have our favorite YouTubers that we like to listen to. Mine vary from, you know, homemaking to, you know, like just homemaking, motivational. I'm mixing up the words, so that's what I'm saying, homemaking. Well, there is homemaking, but you know what I mean, we're married. All right, so there's homemaking, motivational videos, you know what I mean. So there's so many things online that you can listen to, but also the people in your life, you know who to call to get the gossip, you know who to call to get where you can have a frivolous conversation, you can have a deep conversation, you can talk about life and all of these different things. So you know where to put your energy in 2023. In 2023, put more energy into the relationships where you're building each other up. You know, it's important, it's needed. The next thing is, the fifth point here is feel the fear and do it anyway. I spoke about this in another video, and yeah, it just is what it is. You have to just do things, you know. Even for me, I'll admit, I'll be honest, like, I still, no, do you know what? I don't want to say I can't drive. I can drive, but when I drive, I'm still like, I'm still approaching it with a lot of apprehension. But I recognize the only way for me to get a driver's license, the only way for me to actually drive is just to drive. Do you see what I'm saying? So you just have to do certain things. So we all know what areas where we feel fear. So feel the fear and do it anyway, because the only way to do it is just to do it. Make an effort to get to know a new person. You live in your neighborhood. Do you know all of your neighbors? You know, at your church group, at your workplace, try and get to know somebody new, because again, just like volunteering, you're learning about someone's life. You never know, there could be a skill that that person has that you would like to learn, or maybe there's something that you can pour into their lives and be a blessing to them. But take some time to get to know somebody new. Our verse of encouragement today is James chapter 2 verse 18. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Right? So the Bible always gives us the balance there that yes, you need to have faith, but you also need to move in the direction. So we know that God directs our paths, but God has also given us a brain where he wants us to actually do things practically to get to where we need to go. So I can't just sit down and say, Lord, make me a good driver. I actually have to drive the car. Yeah. Oh, look at me. That's not what I'm doing. Remember, it's 10 and 2, isn't it? All of that, you know, at the wheel. I'm joking. But anyway, all right then, ladies, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.